Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Ben for Ben on 10, and today's episode of Bad Girls Club was called Birthday Hold Down. It was about the twins and them having their birthday party and them turning 21 in the house. I think that was actually 21 is like the best year to actually have a birthday in the Bad Girls Club house. There's been so many different birthdays inside the house, but I think this one actually was possibly the best birthday ever, just because it's these girls actually turning into their real womanhood. And there's a lot of things that happened. Like there was one point where the twins, one of them went and threw up, and it just also shows you how much they don't drink and actually follow the legal guidelines of not drinking until they're 21. Because even throughout the whole show, we've always seen them say, oh, we can't drink, we can't do this, we can't go out with you guys because we're not 21 yet. But now you actually get to see them turn up on their 21, and they actually did it for 2 days, which was excellent. They had 2 days to appreciate themselves. A lot of girls in the house were kind of hating on them, basically saying like, oh, why are they celebrating their birthday for like 2 days? But it's just like, you only turn 21 once, so why can't they turn up? And they're on national television, and they're bad girls. You do it for as long as you want to do it. Like, stop hating on them, let them do their thing. In the process of the twins having their birthday, their sister Samucha came into the house, and Samucha is actually a really, really bad chick. She has a really great body. She's really pretty. Samucha kind of looks like Tika Sumpter a little bit. Like, they're all like pretty girls, and they all kind of act the same and stuff. I think Samucha is just a little bit more toned down compared to her sisters, but she's still like in that type of range of where, oh, we're hot, we're cool, we're all that. Yeah, we're popping hoes, like that type. Another thing I liked about this episode is the fact that Jellamina, she was actually catching people on stuff. For me, for example, like I really pay attention to detail. Like you could say one thing and I really read into it just because I'm trying to really pay attention to the people that I'm around and certain situations and all of that. And that's exactly what Jellamina did in her situation. The girls were having a discussion saying, oh yeah, we want to take Kat out, we want to take her to the club, let her have a good time. But Jellamina was actually reading into it, and she was like, something's very suspicious about that, because it's just like, why are you so pressed to actually get her into the club? I gotta read into that and I'll pay attention to that a little bit more. I think about those girls and them trying to take her to the club to see her bad girl side is just like, what's the whole point of that? Like, why are you really trying to see it? There's no need for that. I guess because you think she's boring. There's no need to do all that extra stuff. Another thing I didn't like about this episode so much was that there was a lot of hypocrisy going on. Like, for example, there was one part where Lauren was like, why are the twins wearing that outfit? Leave something to imagination. You don't need to be doing all of that. Lauren, you're the last person who could be telling anybody about what type of outfits to wear and what not to wear, because the things you do in clubs and just out in public is like atrocious. So for you to actually be downing somebody about their outfit, that they're not even going outside of the house, they're actually inside of the house having fun with their girlfriends. It's not like they went outside to the club where they're all their booty out, and that might be a different situation, but they were inside the house with strippers and just having a good old time. It's not a big deal if they have their booties out. And then here comes Lauren being very hypocritical by going and trying to sleep with the strippers. He's a horn dog, so he's trying to get it in, but at the same time, it's just like, you guys are there to work. You just finished talking about these girls' outfits and how they look like sluts and stuff, and then you're trying to sleep with the stripper? That makes no type of sense. And then Jellamina and her hypocritical ass coming in talking about, oh, Lauren, why are you trying to do all of this about her, I guess, trying to sleep with the stripper, and how it's unsanitary, but yet you're doing the same thing she was doing. It's just a lot of hypocrisy going on, and it was kind of annoying, but at the same time, that's the Bad Girls Club. We watched the show for it. We expect it. So something that Jellamina said in this episode was kind of like, dad, girl, you got some big dreams and you got some big hopes, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think all of them are going to come to pass. Not trying to knock her. She's a very, very gorgeous girl, but her being on the cover of Vogue is just not happening unless she's made it to like Kim Kardashian status, and you know how hard Kim Kardashian worked to get on Vogue, so let alone Jellamina. You're gonna have to lose a lot of weight, and hopefully you're 5'9" and up, because I don't know, on the show you look kind of short to me. Also, you have a really big booty. We got to think about it. It's Vogue, it's high fashion. Unless you're like super duper star celebrity, you're not going to be on that cover. Hopefully Bad Girls Club will actually take you to that next level if you're about that, but literally I don't even see Tanisha, who's made it to like the pinnacle, the type of show you're on. Like, I don't even think she's going to be on the cover of Vogue anytime soon. Like, the most I think she has gotten so far was like New York Times or something, and that's really big, because I don't think a lot of the Bad Girls Club people are going to be on the New York Times. I think the most that Jellamina probably might get, if anything, like the pinnacle, probably something on Empire, like the other girl from the Bad Girls Club, I can't remember her name right now, and Probably like a cameo on those type of shows, maybe some like African American based type of shows and stuff like that. But other than that, maybe a music video for Jay-Z or 50 Cent or something like that. Definitely, she has the body for that and the face for that. She could definitely do that. But Vogue, I think you're pushing, you know? I'm not gonna knock anybody's dreams. You go for the goal and you go for the dreams and you do what you gotta do, but Vogue is just, it's a great goal. Something else was really weird today. Lauren said the N-word in a song. It kind of goes back to the first episode where they were talking about, oh, if somebody dates a black man or a white man. Lauren is, I guess, singing a song and the song lyrics have the N-word in it and she's drunk, so she said the word. I think Lauren says the word when she's at home. When she's rapping the song, like for example, if a 50 Cent song comes on and she's rapping it and the N-word comes in, she'll rap the N-word, but she's gonna do it at home where there are no African American people there. But I think she just was drunk at this time, and you know, Lauren doesn't care, so she was just rapping and she just said it, but I don't think she necessarily intentionally meant to say it in front of African American people and thought that they would get upset about it. So all the black people turn up and they're like, oh damn, like she said the N-word. I know it's a very offensive when a Caucasian person says something like the N-word, and one thing is just that it's in the song. You could only take it to a certain level. I don't feel like they should have came totally out like that. I think they should have explained it just a little bit more clearer. Hands shouldn't have been thrown. A fight shouldn't have happened, but a fight did happen in that situation. We as African American people cannot necessarily just get mad all the time when a Caucasian person says that word, just because if 50 Cent and all of these people are bringing out music and the word is always played in it, a lot of the fan base is Caucasian people. If a situation like that is to occur, we just need to handle it in a certain type of way. We can still be annoyed about it. It's kind of like we explain it and we teach that person that that's not the right thing to say, or you shouldn't be saying it. It's a double negative. It's a song that's made millions of dollars and it's playing all the time. It has the N-word. There's so many different people and different races out there in the world that if somebody says it, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to fight for every battle that happens where somebody says that word off of a song? If it was intentional to hurt somebody, that might be a different issue. We still have to explain it to those people and let them know that this is not a word to be saying or taken lightly. But anyway, I think that the main point of that whole situation was Jellamina just wanted to fight Lauren. She wanted to find a way to fight Lauren, and she wanted to let Lauren know that Lauren was a minuscule part of her life, a non-factor. She was gonna let her know at that point. They all had been drinking, partying, the N-word was said. She doesn't like Lauren anyway, so she's gonna put Lauren in her place, because even the fight didn't even seem like it was a fight that needed to be fought. Another thing that's just kind of much is the fact that Lauren can't fight, but yet she's ready to start off these fires and get people kicked out of the house and do all this extra stuff. Let's be real. The people that can fight in the house are Jellamina, that possibly could fight, from what I've seen. She just duffed her really quickly. The twins, we know they could fight because they put their sneakers on, their tights, and they was ready to throw down. They just started fighting people, and they know there are two of them, so they're definitely gonna take out whoever they need to take out. I don't think Kat necessarily can fight. I think she's just a rowdy girl. She breaks stuff, she gets angry, but I don't think she could fight, or at least I don't know from what I've been seeing. The other girls, I think they're a lot of mouth, but nobody's like a fighter. You know, I thought Jasmine from Chicago was actually going to be a fighter in the beginning, but I still wasn't sure about her. She just seemed like maybe she's just turning up for television or something, so I'm still not sure about that. This season just seems like a different crop of bad girl. Usually we know who our fighters are, and they'll come in there and you know, like, oh, don't mess with that person because that person could actually fight. Jellamina, you could possibly take her off. You could tell she could fight, but you could tell like that's not her necessarily her stilo. Like she'll fight if she has to fight, but she's not like a fighter. Nobody's really a fighter in this house to me. I don't really think anybody is. Even the twins who actually were able to throw down, but I don't even think they're fighters like that. I think it's a different crop of bad girls. I think casting possibly was trying to take a different approach. I don't know what it is. If you like this video, leave a comment, say something, let me know what you think.